Hello everyone, this is a special report on Christopher Nolan's new movie called Inception. He was filming in Paris during 4 days, and this is one of the first scenes with Leonardo DiCaprio and Marion Cotillard, who seems to be the wife or the girlfriend of Leonardo in the movie. The next scene between Leonardo DiCaprio and the character played by Ellen Page is a pretty important one. And I'm going to explain to you exactly how it's going to be and try to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. They bring from England this mirror, and by the way, a pretty expensive one, and they will use it in the next sequence for a special effect. I will try to show you exactly where it was used during the filming. We know almost nothing about the storyline of the movie, but I think it's fair to say that the heroes are traveling between different planes of the mind, as you will see in this next sequence. The character played by Leonardo DiCaprio is called Cobb in the movie, and the character played by the young Ellen Page is called Ariane, with a D between the R and the N. On this next picture, Ellen Page is walking with Christopher Nolan. In fact, they're rehearsing the next scene that will be filmed under the Bir Hakeim Bridge in Paris. After walking in the streets, the characters played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Ellen Page will step up to this small jetty, or it will be a kind of jetty in the movie. Here is one of the takes they did for this sequence when they filmed under the bridge of Bir Hakeim. Now, the character of Ariane, played by Ellen Page, will literally create the bridge mentally, and the bridge will telescope out from the jetty. Now, from that point, they will begin to step on that bridge, who had been created mentally, and on the bridge there were a lot of extras, I would say at least 150 extras, who were there, of course, for the filming. Actually, it's during the filming of that sequence, when the character played by Ellen Page is creating mentally the bridge, that they've used this magic mirror, as I've called it. Now, you can see on that picture that they are both reflected in the mirror with the crew. But in this next picture, you can see that Leonardo DiCaprio and Ellen Page are standing about 10 meters from the mirror. And of course, the crew won't appear in the final image. Now, for reasons that I don't know, the character played by Marion Cotillard is holding a knife on this picture, and she's going to kill or hurt quite badly the character played by Ellen Page, Ariane. On the second and third day of shooting in Paris, they filmed a lot of explosions in an area which is quite a residential area, but because it's vacation there were not a lot of people. In this first explosion, this car that you can see on the picture will be blown up in a few seconds. And cut! Okay, we're going to have a look at this sequence again, this time in slow motion. Have a look at the black car who is rolling in the background. Now, during that scene with the explosion, Leonardo DiCaprio and Ellen Page were at a cafe, seated outside, and the car, the black car, which is rolling on itself, was quite near from them, but everything went fine. And now it's time to clean the street for the filming of the next sequence. And I must say they have quite a lot of things to clean in that street. During these 2 days there were huge cranes all around the streets. This one is holding this, I don't remember the name, this kind of screen that is used to have a good light or a soft light when you're shooting a sequence. In the next sequence, you will see Christopher Nolan, the director. He's a man with a blue jacket who says hello to my camera. It is now the 3rd day of shooting in Paris, and the temperatures are extremely hot, more than 38 degrees Celsius, and it's very hot. Everybody is waiting for a new explosion, which will happen on the street located on the right, as you will see. Now they have to prepare, they are finishing to prepare, they have to put more gas or compressed air. I don't know exactly what they are using, but it's going to blow up anyway, as you will see right now.